So you think you know everything about Edward, Bella, Jacob, and the whole movie, right? Well, we might just prove you wrong. No matter how big of a fan of one of the most successful vampire sagas of all time, Twilight, you are, we reassure you that there's at least one, if not more, of the things we are going to reveal in this video that you do not know. Do you want to test your knowledge about this story and see how much of a fan you are? Let's get to it. On November 21st, 2008, the world witnessed a very different face of vampires than what they were used to see. That's right, 10 years ago, the first movie of the most successful vampire film saga of all time premiered. While the first book was published in 2005, 3 years before the premiere of the actual film, it was not until the story was brought to the big screen that the real fans of Edward and his gang reached its peak. The film and its sequels were undoubtedly a worldwide phenomenon and a blockbuster success. The first movie raised the not-so-insignificant amount of $37.5 million on the day of its premiere. Most of the young stars who participated in the saga also gained a great recognition with the movie. The cinematic success of this story was so much that to celebrate the first 10 years anniversary of the premiere of the first film, hundreds of cinemas have decided to re-release it. And of course, millions of fans were filled with joy when they found out about it. In addition to this, to take advantage of this fever caused by Twilight, the unpublished edition of Twilight, as well as extended edition and other new products of the franchise, will go on sale. This is some information that we all sure know. But what about the data that not even those who claim that they're the biggest fans of the saga know? Despite the passage of time, even those who have watched the whole saga at least once or twice are still finding details they had not seen before. In the same way, the same stars and staff that made the saga continue to reveal secrets and unpublished information about it. Did you know that the first movie raised almost all of the money that was invested in its creation the same day as it was released? In fact, the producers were not even sure if it was going to be successful because it was intended largely for female audience. Oh, how wrong they were. Something similar happened with the dress worn by Bella during the graduation, because while in the production it only cost $20, after the great success of the saga, many online stores have been commissioned to recreate and sell it, earning that $20 plus several more zeros. Many know that the history of the saga comes from a dream that the author Stephanie Meyer had and who began to write the book without even having the names of the characters in mind. So she referred to them as he or she. In fact, before choosing Twilight as the final name of the story, Meyer had called it Forks, just like the name of the city this story takes place in. But what not everyone knows is that she even remembers the exact day she had that $1 million dream. It was Monday, June 2nd, 2003. This is how it is like to have a great memory, unlike me. Also, most fans know that the protagonist, Robert Pattinson, is not really a fan of the story, but what very few know is that before being part of this project, he really was excited about it. However, this had much more to do with the fact of sharing the stage with Kristen Stewart, as he had seen her in the role of Tracy in the 2007 movie Into the Wild, and he had simply been captivated by her. Who wouldn't? In fact, he, along with 3 other semi-finalists, went to audition at the home of the director, Catherine Hardwicke. One of the actor's companions was Kristen Stewart, and both had to act the scene of them kissing on Bella's bed. Did you know that most fans wanted Tom Welling to play Edward before they gave the role to Pattinson? Do you think he would have been a perfect fit for it or would have done it better? To put it all in a nutshell, the impact of the story and the saga was so big that they even had to put a sign outside the house of Bella, located in Forks, Washington, asking visitors to take all the photos they wanted without entering the property. Crazy, don't you guys think? Do you guys remember how old you were when the first movie of Twilight premiered 10 years ago? Check out our videos about Game of Thrones prequel and which premiere we're waiting for in 2019. Plus, do not forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one.